There are only two things that are certain in life: death and taxes. And nobody likes either one of those. Recently on 1340 KDLM Lakes Live, I was able to have two representatives from the Becker County Taxpayers Association. They also made an appearance in front of the Becker County Board of Commissioners to air some concerns they have over the way property taxes are being assessed in Becker County. Now, it's no secret that property taxes have gone up dramatically over the last few years. There are many reasons for this. A lot of them have been attributed to the recent Republican administration, which was voted out of office, at least in the governor's office, in the last election. But the fact is, property taxes go up when local officials elect them to go up. Now, it's true, local government aid and a lot of other things have been cut severely from cities and townships and counties, and the money had to be made up somewhere. But the things the Becker County Tax Association was really talking about was the unfair assessments they've seen in certain parts of the county. Now, with the exception of lakeshore property, which has been fairly steady and continues to be valuable and goes up, they have several pieces of documentation that show how property is being sold and valued much lower than what it's actually being assessed for. In some cases, half as much. So where does this lead us? Well, property taxes continue to go up. People can't afford it anymore. Property taxes, even by our own newly elected governor, have been called one of the most regressive taxes because it doesn't take into account at all how much money you make. And our own committee chair in the Minnesota House, Republican, it's a Republican woman from Circle Pines, has said that Minnesota's tax evaluation is incomprehensible and one of the most flawed in the nation. So what is a better solution? Well, we've got to find a better solution some way. Landowners can't afford to keep paying these high property taxes. But a bill has recently been introduced in committee, which would have property taxes frozen at a 2-year level for cities and counties. Now, this wouldn't apply to school district taxes or to individual townships, but it would also allow only levies to go up if it's voter approved. It's being discussed right now in the House Tax Committee. Whether it goes anywhere, I don't know. But all I know is people cannot continue to pay these higher and higher property taxes. Look what your property tax bill was 8 years ago. Look what it is today. And then look at the evaluation of your property. Do the math. Does it make sense to you? This is something everyone's going to have to keep an eye on. And everyone doesn't want to pay taxes. But when taxes continue to go up and you hear about budgets being slashed, do you wonder if you're really getting the services you deserve for the taxes that you're paying? This is something everybody that owns property has to deal with, and something everybody needs to be aware of. But the only way we're going to have it get any better is to probably turn this economy around, and that's going to have to come probably later as opposed to sooner, even though we'd all like it right away.